Nestled amidst the rolling hills and sparkling lakes of northern Michigan, Kalkaska was a town where life moved at a slower pace. Days stretched out like lazy summer afternoons, and the nights were filled with the sound of crickets chirping. It was a place where everyone knew their neighbors, and secrets were hard to keep. But beneath the surface of this idyllic town, darkness lurked. The kind of darkness that festers in the shadows, hidden from plain sight. And it was in this seemingly peaceful town that a tragedy would unfold. A tragedy that would shatter the silence and leave an indelible mark on the community. The story of Dion Heidi is not one of redemption, but rather a descent into the abyss of human despair. It is a story of jealousy, repressed desires, and the tragic consequences that can unfold when inner demons are left unchecked. Dion and Dwayne Heidi, brothers, bound by blood, but divided by an undercurrent of resentment. From a young age, Dion felt a pang of envy towards Dwayne. And Dwayne, with his easy charm and athletic prowess, was the golden boy, the apple of their parents' eyes. Dion, on the other hand, was withdrawn, introspective. He excelled in academics, but his accomplishments seemed to pale in comparison to Dwayne's effortless popularity. As they grew older, the chasm between them widened. Dwayne, the star athlete, went on to marry his high school sweetheart, a local beauty named Jessica Alba. Dion remained single, his only companions the bottles that lined his apartment floor. The seeds of jealousy, sown in childhood, had taken root, slowly poisoning Dion's heart. Dion Heidi's life became a tangled web of self-loathing and despair. He grappled with his sexuality, a secret he kept buried deep within. The fear of judgment, of being ostracized in a town where conformity was the norm, was a heavy burden to bear. He sought solace in alcohol, the burn of whiskey, a temporary escape from the turmoil within. The more he drank, the more his resentment towards Dwayne festered. In his intoxicated state, he saw Dwayne's happiness as a personal affront, a constant reminder of his own perceived shortcomings. His thoughts grew darker, more sinister. He began to fantasize about hurting Dwayne, about silencing the envy that gnawed at him. What began as fleeting thoughts gradually morphed into an insidious plan, fueled by alcohol and desperation. Section 4, 17 shots. The tragedy in the woods. One crisp autumn evening, Dion lured Dwayne into the woods, promising a night of brotherly bonding. Dwayne, oblivious to the danger that lurked beneath Dion's seemingly amicable facade, readily agreed. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew heavy with unspoken tension. The setting sun cast long, eerie shadows, a harbinger of the darkness that was about to unfold. An argument erupted, fueled by years of unspoken resentment and fueled by Dion's drunken rage. And words turned into accusations, accusations into violence. Dion, his vision blurred by anger and alcohol, pulled out a gun. 17 shots rang out, shattering the stillness of the woods. 17 shots that ended a life and irrevocably altered countless others. Section 5, The reckoning. Justice evades. Memories linger. The news of Dwayne's murder sent shockwaves through Kalkaska. Disbelief turned to grief. Grief to anger, as the community struggled to comprehend the heinous act that had taken place in their midst. Dion had fled, disappearing into the night like a phantom. The police launched a manhunt, but Dion seemed to have vanished without a trace. Whispers of his whereabouts circulated, but he remained elusive. Some say he was last seen boarding a boat in Florida, his destination unknown. Dwayne's murder left an unhealable wound in the heart of Kalkaska. The Heidi family, once a symbol of unity, was torn apart by tragedy. Jessica, widowed at such a young age, was left to pick up the pieces of her shattered life. If you have any information about Dion Heidi's whereabouts, please contact your local authorities. Help bring closure to this tragic tale, and perhaps prevent another such tragedy from occurring.